Behind every photograph, there lies a story. Today, we step into the world of Native American culture, history, and resilience through these extraordinary images. Let's uncover their traditions, their challenges, and their enduring spirit. Music has always been the soul of Native American culture. In this photo, we see Thurlow Lurance, a composer, sitting with three Native men, one of whom is playing a cording flute. This flute wasn't just an instrument, it was a way to tell stories and express emotions. Its melodies carried the essence of love, longing, and the spirit of the land. Even today, this flute symbolizes the enduring beauty of indigenous traditions. Here, we see three indigenous women walking across a desert, balancing woven baskets on their heads. The towering cacti around them hint at their desert home. These baskets likely carried food, water, or tools. It's a reminder of how Native communities ingeniously adapted to harsh environments, using every resource to its fullest. Their resilience is as strong as the desert's iconic cacti. Sheep were more than livestock for the Navajo, they were life. This photo shows Navajo women shearing wool, a skill passed down through generations. From this wool came the famous Navajo blankets and rugs, each hand-woven with care and stories of their people. It's a snapshot of harmony between humans, animals, and the earth. Dancing wasn't just celebration, it was sacred. This image captures a ceremonial dance, with performers wearing masks and traditional regalia. Every step, every drumbeat tells a story, invoking spirits, honoring ancestors, or marking life's milestones. These dances were, and still are, the heartbeat of Native American culture. In Guatemala, music bridged worlds. This photo shows an orchestra blending indigenous and colonial instruments, marimbas, drums, and violins. The marimba, now Guatemala's national instrument, tells a story of cultural resilience, where traditions adapted and thrived, creating a harmony of sound and spirit. In the Pacific Northwest, the Swinomish people relied on sustainable fish traps, like the one pictured here. This skate, a ray-like fish, wasn't just a catch, but part of a delicate balance with nature. Their fishing methods reflect a respect for the waters that sustained them, a lesson that resonates even now. This image of a Navajo baby on a cradle board is pure serenity. Cradle boards were not only practical but symbolic, a way for mothers to keep their babies close while working. Beside the baby, a lamb reminds us of the Navajos' deep bond with their animals, woven into their daily life and survival. Basket weaving was a craft of precision and storytelling. Here, a Papago woman creates intricate baskets, each with its own tale. The patterns reflect her connection to the land, her beliefs, and her identity, a timeless art passed down through generations. Inside this teepee, we glimpse the daily life of two Native men. The teepee itself was a marvel of practicality, designed to withstand the elements and be easily moved with the seasons. It was more than a shelter, it was home, a place where stories were told and traditions thrived. Finally, we see Native dancers in full regalia, performing a sacred ritual. The feathers, shields, and movements are not just for show, they're a tribute to their ancestors, a connection to their spirituality, and a declaration that their culture is alive and thriving today. In this 1940 photograph, we see a Native American blacksmith immersed in his craft. Blacksmithing wasn't just a trade, it symbolized adaptation and survival in a rapidly modernizing world. His tools reflect both tradition and innovation, showing how Native communities worked to preserve their identity while navigating a changing America. A moment of harmony with nature. A man plays a traditional pan flute, his llama by his side. For Andean Native communities, llamas were more than companions. They were lifelines, carrying goods across rugged terrains. The music from his flute reflects a deep spiritual connection with the land and the rhythm of life. Here, we see women tending to a boiling pot, likely preparing food for their community. This scene is a testament to the role of women as caretakers and knowledge keepers. The child standing nearby watches closely, symbolizing the passing of traditions from one generation to the next. A ceremonial dance, an expression of unity and spirituality. In Native American culture, dances like these are sacred moments to honor nature, celebrate life, and connect with ancestors. The circle reminds us of the unbroken bond within the community. Equipped with bows and arrows, these hunters embody the traditional skills passed down through generations. Hunting wasn't just a means of survival, it was a way of life, deeply tied to their respect for the land and its creatures. Standing against the vast open sky, This individual embodies the spiritual connection Native Americans hold with the natural world. The feathers, carefully chosen and worn, symbolize strength, honor, and a deep bond with the sacred spirit of birds. Such adornments are not mere decoration. They carry stories of bravery, leadership, and a profound relationship with nature. This image captures the resilience and dignity of a culture deeply rooted in its surroundings. Here, two Native women showcase the intimate relationship their communities have with the land. The plants they harvest are not just food, they are medicine, tools, and symbols of their ancestral knowledge. Each step in their process is guided by centuries of tradition, ensuring sustainability and respect for the earth. This snapshot is a testament to the balance they maintain with nature, a harmony we can all learn from. Through dust and movement, this dance tells a story older than words. Native American dances are not mere performances. They are ceremonies of prayer, celebration, and storytelling. The raised arms, the rhythmic steps, each gesture holds a meaning, connecting dancers to their ancestors and the spiritual forces that guide their lives. This image captures not just a moment, but a legacy carried through generations. These buffalo dancers pay homage to an animal that has been vital to Native survival and spirituality. The headdresses, adorned with fur and horns, transform the wearers into living symbols of the buffalo's strength and endurance. Such dances often ask for abundance or give thanks, blending the physical and spiritual worlds into a single, powerful act. This canoe, with its detailed carvings and symbolic imagery, represents more than just transportation. For coastal Native tribes, canoes were vessels of trade, migration, and spiritual journeys. The people within carry the weight of tradition, navigating not just waters, but the path of their ancestors. This moment captured on film reminds us of their connection to the seas and the stories carried by the waves. Under the shade of a tree, this weaver transforms thread into history. Native American weaving is a craft passed down through generations, with patterns that tell stories, preserve identity, and honor nature. Each thread is a connection to family, to land, and to a timeless tradition of creativity and survival. These riders, adorned with majestic war bonnets, represent the warriors and leaders of their tribes. Each feather is earned through acts of courage and service, a tradition that celebrates honor and sacrifice. Mounted on horseback, they embody the spirit of freedom and resistance, riding through history with pride and purpose. With a steady hand and a watchful eye, she harvests from the ocean's edge, a practice as old as the tides. For many coastal Native tribes, the sea is both a provider and a partner. This quiet moment reflects a deep understanding of nature's rhythms and the sustainable practices that have kept these traditions alive for centuries. Each image tells a story of strength, culture, and perseverance. Native American history isn't just in the past. It's alive in these photographs and in the hearts of their descendants today. Let's honor their legacy, not just in November during Native American Heritage Month, but every day.